So Remnant 2 has an unlockable archetype known as the Alchemist, and that's what we're going to be covering in this video. And there are a couple of things that made this quite time consuming for absolutely no reason. So I'm going to do my very best to explain exactly how this works and to stop you wasting a bunch of time to possibly never get the archetype. Solo, this is going to be a lot easier than co-op, like if you're trying it for your very first time and you don't know anything about it. And there are two different ways to trigger this event, and one of them will not actually give you the archetype. You'll get armor and I think an amulet or a ring as well. So basically in Loathsome, what you want to do to get the archetype, to grab yourself the Alchemist, you want to be in the city. The other one for the armor is in the sewers, but make sure you're in the city. So what you want to do is try and get a campaign role where it spawns you in Morrow Parish. That is the best place to find these grates that you need to find to get the monster to pull you in so that you can do everything. So basically what we did was started the game, found out about the grates, went over to them, and we were playing in co-op, so we got pulled in and didn't realise what to do. So we went back to a checkpoint to get the other player to basically spawn back in, and we ruined our chance of getting the archetype in that run. Basically, what people are currently saying is it's a random event that can happen at any time, but after we got pulled in the first couple of times, we were never pulled in again. We went to multiple different areas and never actually got pulled into these grates. So these grates that you're looking for are big like archways. There are smaller grates, ignore them. There are other types of grates, ignore them. These grates are an archway with 4 vertical beams that have gaps in between. And there are 3 of them that we found in Morrow Parish. But you want to go up to one of them, and a monster is going to basically come out, grab you by your ankles, and pull you into this grate. If you are playing solo, it's going to kill you, it's going to spawn you into the, basically the monster's lair. However, if you are in co-op, what you need to do, instead of ruining your chance and, respawning at a checkpoint, you need to get the other player or players in the session with you to get themselves killed. You can use your mods, you can, shoot each other. There's a few different ways. You can just go and find a random enemy and let them kill you, but you have to have every player dead in the session when one of you has been pulled into the grate. Then what's going to happen is you're going to be pulled in, you're going to go to the monster's lair, a pile of bones are going to be on the floor and stuff, and what you want to do is find the monster, it will be in there somewhere, and you're just going to kill it. Upon killing it, you're going to receive the mysterious stone. That stone is going to be your key material to unlocking the Alchemist Archetype. But if you are in your campaign, you've gone to Morrow Parish and the monster is not pulling you into the grate, what you then need to do, because I wouldn't sit around, keep respawning the checkpoints, going out of the area and coming back. I wouldn't do all that and keep going to the grates because we did it for over an hour and nothing happened. What I would do at that point, if it's not pulling you in, is just make enough progress, go and complete the whole of Loathsome, get that world done, and unlock it so that you can play it in adventure mode. Then what you want to do is start a new adventure and keep re-rolling until you get Morrow Parish as your starting area in Loathsome. Then just go back through in your brand new adventure, go up to the grates, and that's how we got pulled in again. That's exactly what helped us actually complete this quest and get the archetype. So if you are not having the monster spawn, start up an adventure. Don't just keep running around because it should happen relatively quickly. A lot of people will say it's just a random event, it can take hours to happen. But we did it for well over an hour, nothing happened. We started up an adventure, and it happened straight away. I think it was the second grate we went to, the monster pulled us in again. So I think there is a way to ruin your chance of this happening. If you're in co-op, you get pulled in, and then you don't get the other players killed, is going to ruin the event. So just be careful with how you're doing it. Solo players should not have a problem. You get pulled in, you go kill the monster, you get the mysterious stone. Co-op, all you've got to do, one of you gets dragged in. I would preferably do it with the game session leader, like the host, because then the other players get pulled in too. But when you're pulled in, even in co-op, you just take down the monster, leave the area, then what you've got to do from there, solo or co-op, is make your way back to Ward 13 with the mysterious stone. Once you're at Ward 13, you go and visit Wallace. So from Ford's office, from the World Stone, you just basically head to what looks like the docks. It's got a massive crane or whatever. You can climb up it and there's a character there. You'll be introduced through the introduction of the game. But go visit Wallace and use some materials and the mysterious stone. And Wallace is basically going to craft that into the Alchemist Archetype. Then what you can do is you can carry on with your game. You can run 2 archetypes. So I'm currently Gunslinger Alchemist. Or another thing you could do, because some of the archetypes, I think it's especially especially the engineer with some cool weapons, some of them have their own weapons and stuff that you can't like go to a vendor and just purchase. So you might want to actually start a brand new campaign or start a new adventure so that you can experience everything that Archetype has to offer. So if you're a solo player, Morrow Parish, go to the different grates that are there. Just look on the wall for them. They're in quite a small radius. There are 3 of them that we found. But go up to them, hope and pray the monster pulls you in. Kill the monster, Mysterious Stone, Archetype. And if you are playing in co-op, it's exactly the same thing. You've just got to make sure that when one of you is pulled in, the other player or other 2 players go and get themselves killed. And that is how you unlock the Alchemist Archetype in Remnant 2. And on that note, we are going to leave the video there. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is appreciated. If you wish to support me further as a creator, there are links in the description. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments. And if you want to watch more, you can click the video on screen. All support on the channel is greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.